River current only does so well when you have 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts blowing upriver. It was so windy, in fact, I had to talk Lee's Ferry anglers into letting us rent a jet boat. This place is massive. It is the Grand Canyon for a reason. We are at the very top of it, Glen Canyon. It only gets deeper from here. I think it's just one of those places that it makes you feel smaller than you are. This place makes you feel like that quick. I get to go to all these amazingly beautiful places and I'm staring in the water, or I'm staring at the end of the fly line, or I'm staring at the fly, or I'm looking for fish and I'm never looking up. You know, at times it's like you have the whole canyon to yourself and you can just get lost staring at the tops of the cliffs and dazing off. I think that's probably the best part about this.
The reason I come here is not necessarily the rainbows that are in this river, right? It's the canyon walls, it's the mystique of the place, it's the magnitude of the place. Every bend in this river is like a whole new amazing universe, and there's always stuff I see that I haven't seen before. It's just magnificent.
This place just always reminds me of my dad. When I was like 7 or 8 or something, he taught me how to fly fish. So we'd come up here all the time. Any time of the weekend or that he could get off work, we'd either come up here or we'd go to Eastern Arizona, depending on the season, or we'd go ride dirt bikes. Like those are the 3 things we did. This place is so special to my dad. It was literally his favorite place on the planet that when my dad passed away when I was 18, we ended up putting his ashes at the walk-in. I didn't fly fish for 10 years after my dad passed away. I just buried all that stuff. It was like a mental thing where I couldn't do the things that I did with my dad. Like I didn't ride dirt bikes. I didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't go fly fishing. I just rode my BMX bike. It took me a long time to come back to Lee's Ferry. It was weird. I thought that it was gonna be super sad to me, but it was really comforting. I felt like maybe it took 12 or 14 years or whatever to like come to terms with that I can do all the things that I love again. And then it reminded me how much I love this place. Now I joke, and even Josh is like, he'll come fishing, he's like, hey, I said hi to your dad, you know, like, fishing great. So yeah, every time I come back here, I like say hi to dad, and I give him shit for, you know, if the fishing sucks, it's his fault. If fishing's great, it's his fault. I've always had this strange affinity for small boats. I have a little tiny pram that I take on lakes. The Packraft was super romantic to me in that you could take it anywhere and it's super small.
You had brought up an idea about some pack rafts and some backpacking fly rods and doing a trip somewhere in the Grand Canyon on the Colorado River. He said, hey, this week is when we're doing it. Can you come?
So we devised a plan that we were gonna just rent a jet boat from Lee's Ferry anglers, which you can do, which is amazing. Run to the dam, you know, basically drop us off. We'll just be pack rafting down the river.
I mean, honestly, you could park it right here and be fine. Yeah.
We got to 9 Mile, which to the people that go up on top is Horseshoe Bend. So all of the tourist photos that you see of beautiful Horseshoe Bend, we camped right smack dab in the middle. I've camped on that thing so many times. It's so crazy to be standing up here with 300 other people looking down at a place that you can be completely by yourself at with really very little work. Like, we fished around Horseshoe Bend basically the whole day.
I remember I got 5X on, I can't horse the shit out of it.
That place is not only a beautiful place to look at from above, but it's an amazing fishing spot. Caught a bazillion fish. I fished basically the end of the bend where it kind of dumps out into a really perfect swing run. And I just spent the whole day there by myself, swinging flies and fucking catching fish all day. It was great.
Okay, bye.
This has been a ton of fun. And it's just one of those places, everybody who fly fishes says it's not about the fishing as much as about being out there. This place, that's true, for sure. So just being out here with friends and making new friends is pretty sweet.
What do they say? The stages of fishing are like start to fish. You want to catch as many fish as you can. You want to catch a big fish. You want to catch as many big fish as you can. You want to share that. I honestly think I'm probably in all of those stages at once. I'm feeling the most, like I'm getting the most back out of the later stage. Sharing all of these places that are so cool because I've been so lucky to have been able to go to so many places. This is at the top of that food chain for sure. There's not a place that's more special than this.
Adam.
You hear that rambling? You hear that rambling? Baby, as high as I am tall, oh no, that goes down, high as I.